So Israel, you're so blessed that you're not only called by his name, you're his servant, and you're the only servant that Yah ever had on this earth that is called by his name. And then he calls you his witnesses. So you got a great responsibility. You have given the same accolades that Job was given, his servant. Abraham was given, his servant, that David was given. You're his servant that got his name, that he made his witness. And he intends for you to witness to him and about him. Keep reading.
Yea, before the day was, I am he.
Before the day was, I was he. Hold still 1 minute, little sister. I want you to hear this for your leg. All right, give me 2 more minutes. Give me 3 minutes. I got something to show you here. Keep reading.
And there is none that can deliver out of my hand.
How many can deliver out of his hand? Who? What about the doctor?
No.
How about the nurse?
No.
None. Keep reading.
I will work, and who shall let it? Thus saith Yahweh, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. For your sake I have sent to Babylon, and have brought down all their nobles, and the Chaldeans whose cry is in the ships. I am Yahweh, your Holy One, the Creator of Israel, your King.
He said he's our King. Thus said Yahweh, that maketh a way in the sea, and a path in the mighty waters, which brought forth the chariots and horse and armies and power, that they may lay down together, that they may not rise. They are extinct, they are quenched, as told.
Remember ye not the former things, neither consider the things of old.
Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth.
Shall ye know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness, and rivers in the desert. The beasts of the field shall honor me, the dragons and the owls, because I deal waters in the wilderness, and rivers in the desert, to give drink to my people, my chosen.
Watch this. This people have a form for myself, that they may what?
Show forth my praise.
In other words, we're not the richest people on this earth, but there's nobody that know how to praise Yah like we do.
Hallelujah.
This people have a form for myself to show forth my praise. You're not showing forth your praise if you're not singing praises to Yahweh, if you're not praising him in your works, if you're not praising him in your actions, if you're not praising him in your name. Everything about you in the totality of you should be praising Yah. He created you and formed him for yourself, for himself, to show forth his what? His praise. We might not have more money than anybody in the earth, but we know how to praise Yah. We might not have the biggest house in the city, but we know how to praise Yah. We might not have the biggest car that people are riding in, but we know how to praise Yah. We might not have the husband we want, but we know how to praise Yah. We might not have the wife that we want, but we know how to praise Yah. We might not have the families that we want, but we are the people that know how to praise Yah. There's nobody that can praise Yah like Israel, and there is nobody on this earth that's praising Yah like Israel. Nobody. Who praise Yah and talk about him like you? Who defend him like you? Who's ready to stand up for him like you? Who glorifies his name like you? Hello? You go, sister. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So what do you want? You want a bunch of money? You want a big house? Or you want the Creator to form you and make you an instrument that's able to praise him? And he said, so read that 2 verses over there. Read that down again. I think y'all missing it. It says, This people have I formed for myself. They shall show forth my praise. He formed you for himself just to do what? To praise you. So it's not money that praises him, is it? It's not wealth that praises him. We're not praising him showing that we're the only people that live in this rich community with these white folks. I'm the only black to work at this job. Our praise is in the ability to know the Creator and to know that we are the people that he formed to show forth his praise. You're great. You're not only his servant. He said you are his glory. He made you and put you here to glorify him. And that's what we are to do. Are you doing it? Are you doing it? Are you his witness? Huh? Y'all looking at me real strange now. If you're not his witness, just come on. I ain't gonna showboat on you. Just raise your hand and say, how many witnesses have y'all got in the house? You mean all of us are glorifying Yah? All right. All of us are talking about him. All right. Let's go to Isaiah 44. Again, the first verse. Yet, now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Israel, whom I have chosen. Here the Creator said, we're his servant. Now, all through the book, every time the Creator gets to his servant, he says the name Israel. But then they'll go to the 49th chapter of Isaiah. Watch this. They wait and go to the 49th chapter of Isaiah, and then they will read the 11th verse, which says,
And I will make all my mountains a way, and my highway shall be exalted.
Is that 43? I thought it said 43. I'm sorry, I meant 53. Excuse me. They get to the 53rd chapter of Isaiah. Then it says in 11th verse, he shall see of the trouble of his soul, and shall be satisfied by his knowledge. Shall my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities. Now all of a sudden they get to this and say they're talking about Christ. Christ is not spoken of in this book. He's not named in this book. The only one that's named in this book and identified as his servant over 40 times is Israel. 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 No other servant that Yah say is his most dearly beloved but us. Did you know that's one of the accolades he spoke of pertaining to us? Where's that at? See how many remember that. Nobody know, huh? Jeremiah 12. Sound familiar? Sound familiar, Joel?
Yes, sir.
It does, huh? What does it say in Jeremiah 12?
Verse 7.
Verse 7. It says,
I have forsaken mine house.
The Creator said, I have forsaken my house.
I have left my heritage.
I have left my heritage.
I have given the dearly beloved of my soul.
He called us the dearly beloved of his soul. He never gave no other servant those kind of accolades. And let me tell you, no one in the book was called his servant more times than Israel was. So you have the same, and you got a big responsibility. The same one that was extended to Abraham and Isaac and Jacob